Hey guys, welcome to Mama's Basement. We are playing a little FIFA 17. This is the 13th installment of Real Salt Lake franchise. Today, we've got a Canadian duo in store for you when the Montreal Impact visit Salt Lake City to play Real Salt Lake, and then we head up north of the border to Vancouver, British Columbia to take on the Whitecaps. Quick look at the Western Conference standings. We sit in 9th place with 17 points. Vancouver, who we play a little bit later here, is 7th in the table. Over in the Eastern Conference, Montreal Impact is also at 7th with 18 points. 26 points is the mark to gain right now if you want to be in the playoffs. We're going to do a quick GM inventory here first. Look at some of our GM goals and how we're doing. First off, the objectives overview. We have signed one player to our youth academy that is a midfielder. The domestic goal, reached the playoff semis. We haven't been there yet. Youth development. Again, we signed that one youth player. The other goal is to sign a youth player to the senior team in the same season they were scouted. Play him in 10 matches, either as part of the starting 11 or off the bench. That's going to be a difficult one. Domestic success, we failed in reaching the quarterfinal of the U.S. Open Cup, losing to Orlando City. And financially, our long-term goal within 2 seasons, increase the club worth by 30%. We're at 13% right now with basically a season and a half remaining, so I think we're on pace for that. Brand exposure, sell out at least 85% attendance on 70% of our league home games. We've had 8 matches at home, and all of them have been over 85%. Okay, the transfer window opened up just a few days ago, and we are looking to solidify our defense. We're looking at Felipe Carvalho from Argentina. He is a center back, 64 overall. We really like his strength at 92. His jumping is 78, aggression 85, sprint speed 80. All really good tools for a good center back. He is also 73 in heading accuracy. He's only 22 years old and should get better. The one big question mark we have on Felipe Carvalho is his contract expires in 6 months with his current club. And so we're going to inquire about him here in the next episode or two and see what they're asking for him. And we'll go from there with him. Also, Fernando De Paul, a goalkeeper. His report is complete. He is a 70 overall, 1.5 million value on the transfer market. Goalkeeper positioning 71, goalkeeper reflexes 73, all pretty good. He is 25 years old and could also improve. He is playing right now at Universidad de Chile. And we inquired, and he said he recently joined Universidad de Chile, and so they're not interested in discussing his availability at this time. So Fernando De Paul inquiry goes out the window, and we're back to the drawing board at goalkeeper. We're looking at Bobby Shuttleworth within MLS. He is playing for New England. He's 29. We got 2 days left scouting him. I don't have super high hopes for him turning out to be great, but we might need kind of an in-between guy between the time Nick Raimondo retires and the time we find our goalkeeper of the future, if we don't find one soon enough. All right, Montreal Impact, our starting 11, Plata and Barrett, Rusnak, Mulholland, and Allen. On the wings, Beckerman, the defensive midfielder, Phillips, Mond, Glad, and Tony Beltran is the back line for this match. We are at Rio Tinto Stadium in Sandy, Utah, as we take on Montreal Impact. Here, it's MLS Soccer. We're about ready to get it underway. All right, we're in the 4th minute. Donadell ahead to Piatti. Piatti has 10 goals on the year. Piatti gets into the box and he shoots, and it's off the crossbar. And Nick Raimondo is able to haul it in. RSL dodges a bullet there. 8th minute. Mancosu with it. Mancosu out to Piatti. Piatti's into the box. He's in the clear. Oh, and a nice play there by Justin Glad. On defense, Real Salt Lake with the ball now in the 13th minute. Tony Beltran. Beltran to Luke Mulholland, ahead to João Plata. Plata pushes it ahead on the wing to DeMar Phillips. DeMar Phillips shifts it in. Shot by Barrett, and it goes high. Just a little bit rushed there, I think, by Barrett. 17th minute, Raimondo plays it into space. It is headed away. Beltran back to the middle to Jordan Allen. Jordan Allen to Barrett. Barrett back to Jordan Allen on the run. Allen to the middle of the field. Into Rusnak, and Rusnak is fouled. And that's going to set up a dangerous free kick for Rusnak and RSL. Rusnak sends it into the box. And it's headed out harmlessly by Montreal Impact. DeMar Phillips back into the box. Headed straight up into the air, and Bush comes down with it for Montreal. To Piatti on the wing. Back to Bernardello. Bernardello. To Piatti again. Piatti down the left wing. He's marked there by Glad. Into the box, and Mulholland helping out defensively from his left midfield position. Very good awareness by Mulholland to be in the right spot to defend that. Here's Oduro. Oduro to Bernardello. Back to Donadell. Donadell. Into Oduro. Oduro just outside the box. Tries to send it in. It's deflected and he's headed in. I believe it was Piatti who got the goal. If so, that's his 11th goal of the season for Montreal Impact. It indeed is Piatti. Ignacio Piatti with 11 goals on the MLS campaign. 42nd minute now. Piatti on the left wing. Piatti marked there by Beltran. Piatti into the box. And the shot is just wide. And missed there by Bernardello. Here's Donadell. Donadell. Over to Piatti. Piatti back to Oyongo. Oyongo into the box. And it is deflected out of play. We are in stoppage time of the first half. Here comes the corner. Donadell sends it in. And it is headed, knocked away by Raimondo. And then cleared by Tony Beltran. And we go to the halftime break. With the score 1-0, Montreal Impact with the lead. We go to the second half. 55th minute. Oduro on the right wing. Marked there by Wingert. Wingert came in because DeMar Phillips was injured. Mancosu to Wallace. Back to Mancosu, over to Duval, to Oduro on the wing. Flag goes up, but it is the advantage is played, and Raimondo is able to cover it up after it gets sent softly back to him by a defender. Here's Mond for Real Salt Lake. 63rd minute. Mond ahead to Jordan Allen. Allen over to Barrett. Barrett winds up. Shot is deflected high, and it's going to be a corner for RSL. Rusnak to take the corner. Rusnak sends it into the mixer. It is headed away. Jordan Allen has it from distance. Goal! Jordan Allen! Jordan Allen puts Real Salt Lake into a 1-1 tie. With the shot from distance. Just under the crossbar in the top right corner. Jordan Allen's second goal of the year in the 65th minute. 80th minute now, Rusnak. Set to take the free kick. Rusnak from dead center. Rusnak sets, fires through the wall, and it's saved there by Bush. Dangerous free kick for RSL. 84th minute. And Tony Beltran with the foul just outside the box is going to give Montreal a dangerous free kick. In the 85th minute. Montreal set to send one into the box here. The referee gives the okay. Here's Piatti to send it in. Piatti in swinger. It is headed out by RSL and then cleared. 87th minute. Montreal Impact setting up for a corner. From the right corner, Piatti will take it. Piatti Into the box, it's headed down and it's saved by Raimondo. Stoppage time here in Rio Tinto Stadium. Raimondo sends it the length of the field. Look at the speed of João Plata. Plata getting back to put pressure on Duval, and Duval just sends it out of play. RSL with the throw now. Can they get the victory late in stoppage time? Here's Rusnak into the box, and it's headed over the crossbar by Jordan Allen. That would have likely been the game winner, but Allen just barely misses the header. Here's Wallace to Mancuso. Wallace, shot just wide. And that could have been the winner for Montreal, but this game ends in a 1-1 draw. Both Montreal and RSL earn a point. Quick look at the statistics. 12 shots on goal. Well, 12 shots for Montreal, 6 of them on target. 8 shots for RSL, 2 on target. 57% possession in favor of RSL. 16 tackles to 15. And now we head to the Whitecaps versus RSL game. We're just going to simulate this one. And in 90 minutes of play, we defeat Vancouver Whitecaps 1-0. A goal from Luis Silva early stands up. And a quick look at the Major League Soccer standings in the Western Conference as we close this episode. We have moved up from 9th place to 7th. After 19 matches, we are sitting at 21 points. We are only 3 points out of a playoff position. So the season just got a whole lot interesting here for RSL. So stay tuned for Major League Soccer RSL franchise here on Mama's Basement Gaming. Coming up next, we'll have some more matches as well as more transfer window news.